Hey, Paul here from YouTube channel Older is Optional, and you wouldn't guess where we are. We are on a houseboat up in the McArthur River near King Ash Bay in the Gulf of Carpentaria. Yesterday we went fishing way out in the Gulf of Carpentaria. If we kept going, we would have hit Papua New Guinea. But if you ever wonder what it's like to be on a houseboat in the Gulf of Carpentaria, in the McArthur River with the great fishing, let me show you what it's like. I'm on the houseboat now. I'm going to start at the top and go all the way through the houseboat and show you all about it. Okay, so this is on the upstairs veranda. Man, look at that view behind me. It's spectacular. So this is the outside veranda. We use it for a couple of things. Predominantly, as you can see, a Chinese laundry. Question: does Starlink work in the Northern Territory at the McArthur River at King Ash Bay? We're only about in that direction there behind you, maybe about 3 k's, and we're into the Gulf of Carpentaria. We have our Starlink hooked up and she works perfectly. And actually it's not perfectly, but it's enough to get messages and text messages and phone calls when we're in a good spot facing south, but not so good, I guess, all the time. It's pretty intermittent, but it just gets you enough to be in touch with your loved ones, because we are a long way away from anyone. We are way up in the north of the Northern Territory. But yet we've got the Starlink mounted out on this veranda, and it works here beautifully. We're upstairs on the veranda of the upper deck of the houseboat, and as you can see, it gives you a nice view over the mangroves and everything. You can fish from up here, I guess, if you really wanted to. We're using it for our Starlink and our Chinese laundry. If we go in from here, we go into the upstairs bunk room. So this is the upstairs bunk room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beds up here. A bit cramped, but it's pretty good.
Can we turn our beds into bunk beds? And here's the thing, it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activity.
For your boys' toys up here as well. It is air conditioned, needs to be up here. Wasn't air conditioned, you would die. There's the air conditioning. It also has 2 freezers up here. They seem to work quite well, coping all right. The whole place is run on a generator, so there's enough power. But I wouldn't advise you trying to get those freezers downstairs, because as we go downstairs, let me take you on a walk. These stairs are wicked. Quite steep. So coming down these stairs, down we come, and we're on to the lower deck. Now on the lower deck, there's our toilet. I actually don't think there's enough room in there to swing a cat, but that's the toilet. It works. It's got a caning this week, but yes, that's the toilet, and yes, it does work, and it's just outside the stairs. But I tell you what, she makes a noise when you flush the toilet at 2 o'clock in the morning. You definitely hear this. The inserator, macerator, it's all your naughty bits. We had to be careful a few times, because when you macerate the toilet, it just comes out over there, and the filleting station's on the back. So you've got to time your toilets and filleting to a pretty good time, or you might be filleting with something else on your knife. We come around onto the main deck, downstairs, another freezer table. You've got your Weber queue over there, the anchors there, gas bottles, washing up area. You could fill it there, but it's better to fill it at the back. And a nice big area on the deck for your Chinese laundry, and just to sit and have a beer, I guess. It does get very cool, not cool. It is nice breezes off the water out here. It's actually sometimes more pleasant outside than it is inside. So this is just one boat tied off there, one boat tied off there, and another boat tied off the back. And that's the helmsman in there. The roof, it's not totally waterproof, but it's okay. So keep walking down the side here. This is entrance, so you can see that's the entry to your boat. We'll go through the door to the inside. On the inside you can't feel it. It's nice and cool in here because we've got the air conditioning going. We've got a fridge, 2 fridges, microwave down here, a gas stove. That's our cooker. That doesn't come with the boat. Your driving station, little sink, and that's what you see out as you're driving the boat. There is a pantry here, but the pantry is full of all your utensils. Here we have storage for your food. which you can see we have there. We have a table to sit around, and then 2 more beds. Single bed there, which I've been put downstairs because I snore apparently. So single bed there, double bed here, and this comes through to your bathroom. Slightly bigger than the toilet, but yes. Now I'll try to show you. I don't know if you can see it, but that's your view out of the toilet, out of the shower. Sorry, so when you're in the shower, you can watch people fish. So as we come out of the back door, we come onto the back door. On the back, there's a filleting station here, a little area to fish off if you want to. It's powered by 2 Honda motors. All the power is run by the generator, which you can hear. Generators in there, quite a big generator. You need to fuel it about every 24 hours, particularly when you're running the air conditioning. You can fish off the back, fill it off the back. It has, I think it's roughly around about 800 litres on deck. So here's your fuel bowser, and that allows you to fuel the generator and also fuel your boats. So you can fuel your boats from the back of the houseboat, and it's about 800 litres, and he'll bring up more fuel as you need it. So if you need another 400, he brings 400 up in the boat and dumps them in the tank. And that's the houseboat. What do you think? Let us know in the comments if you could live here on this houseboat. Well, one of the things that we were told we had to be really careful about on the back deck here, and quite careful about it, if you see out in the water there, is that the crocodiles are very clever and very cunning, and they figure out after a little while that the crocs are very cunning, and they figure after a while that if you're constantly at the back, that might be a meal. So you got to be very careful at the back of the boat. You don't put yourself in a position where you could be taken by a croc who's been watching you for a week. So there's the tour of your houseboat. Let us know in the comments what you think. Would you love a week up here, or is it too rudimentary for you? I will warn you, up here there's mosquitoes and it's hot. But the fishing's pretty good, although for us this fishing hasn't been great this week, but it's better than nothing. We've caught barra and some other fish, lots of cod, but it's not bad. So, the houseboat. They've got an 8th, a 10 and a 12th berth. This is the 8 berth, this is the smaller ones, the others are bigger, and you can go up and down the river as you please, with your boats trailing behind to go fishing out in the river system, or out into the Gulf if you want to. Let us know in the comments what you think. Is this something you would like to do? Let us know. I'd be very curious to know what you think. Anyway, this is Paul Hicks from YouTube channel Old is Optional, saying don't get older, get stronger.